Hello there. So in this short video, I will be setting up React Native Expo environment and all the things that you need to do in order to create your first app. So let's just get right into it. First of all, you just need to go to reactnative.dev/docs setup environment. It's actually pretty straightforward, not that difficult. Choose your development OS. If you like, I'm using macOS, so choose Mac. Then your target OS. In case you want to target both of them, then you have to set both of the things up. Some of the steps are the same, and some will be a bit different. Let's start with iOS. First and foremost, copy this. Open up of Windows. We can also go through that. Oh yeah. So first thing that you need to know is, if you want to create an iOS application, you need to have a macOS. There are some ways with which you can get away with Windows, but you cannot do everything. Like there are restrictions and there are some problems that do come up. Like you will make your developer experience a lot more difficult. So it's better to get a Mac if you want to create iOS applications. Coming back to macOS, you need to copy these. You need to run the command over here. I don't have to because I've already done it. It will take some time. Okay, I'll just do it. Then you have to go to the Mac App Store and you have to download Xcode, which is Apple's own developer tool kind of that you need to have installed and set up for making iOS or Mac applications or any kind of Apple applications. You're gonna open up it in the App Store. You have to download it, and yeah, I have already downloaded it. I don't have to download it again. Next step, and you also need to install the Xcode command line tools, for which you have to open up Xcode. You have to choose settings, locations, and here you have to choose the latest tool over here. And then maybe there's an install download button. I'm not sure because I've already done it. So that's one step you have to do. After that, you have to install iOS simulator. So it's just like that. So it's like an actual iPhone working over here. Okay, so some of the steps were not available in the React Native docs, so I opened up the Expo docs. So you can directly go to the Expo documentation as well because they have everything over here. First thing first, you have to, so these are the steps that we just did right now. This included. Next thing is it installed successfully. Next you have to run this command and it will install the Expo dev client. And this was for iOS device. One thing you need to know is, if you want to run your iOS application, Expo application on your iOS device, like an actual device, you will have to get the Apple's developer account, which is like $99 per year. You need to get that. But if in case you're just creating a hobby project or just trying to learn it for now, you can do it on your iOS simulator, which will be like this, which will run like your app will run on this simulator. Then you do need to run this command over for that as well, and then you will run npx expo run iOS for this. So in case, because this video that you're seeing, it's a general video for YouTube as well, and it's a video, it's part of the video guide for my starter kit that I've been working on for a very long time. So if you are watching the video regarding my starter kit, which by the way, if you do want to get it, link is in the description down below. So by the way, same command can work on my starter kit as well, but I'm using npm package manager, which is slightly better than npm, so I do recommend that. So what you will do is you will run npm iOS. If you want to run for iOS, if you want to run for Android, let's do Android. And if you want to choose the device that you want to run on, normally what happens is, if you don't add the /d, it will choose the last used iOS simulator that you used. So if I did not use -d, it would choose this one because this is the last simulator that I used. In case you want to run the app on your phone, I will highly recommend, so you can do it wirelessly as well and with wire as well. I will highly recommend that you do it with a wire because it's way faster, and sometimes it actually gets stuck if I don't use a wire at the very end of the creation of the build. So I will recommend do it with a wire. Once it's done, you can plug it off and then it will still keep on working. So I want to make it run on this. So here I can select the device and it will start running on it. It will start the build. Running this command for the first time, it does take quite a bit of time. So by the way, you don't have to run npm iOS command every time you have to run the project from scratch. You have to run it when you make some configuration changes in app.json, or in my starter kit case app.config.ts, or you make changes in your environment variable files. or you install a new package that also requires a new build. If you haven't done those changes, you can simply run pnpm start, which is way quicker because it does not require you to rebuild the project. You can just scan the QR code from your phone. If you have installed the build on your phone, your simulator requires separate build, your phone will require, every phone will require a separate build, so you need to know that. So you can create that build by just running the pnpm ios-d command and choosing the device, and it will run that build, create that build on that device. And then you can simply do it with pnpm start, and it's in development build. Make sure it's in development build because Expo Go is very limited. You can just use it for super basic prototypes, but if you want to create like a serious application, use development build. So here I can just press I and it will open up the app on my iOS 16 Pro simulator. The reason it will open up successfully is because I've already created the build over here on this device. And there are other commands that you can also use. A for Android. If you want to select a particular like a particular iPhone, you can do Shift I. And if you want to see the other tools, you can just press Shift M. And there are a lot of things you can learn about those. So here is the app working perfectly fine. So these are all the basic things that you have to do to make a React Native Expo app work. So if you want to run your app on an actual iPhone, there are some additional steps. Number one, I told you need to have an Apple developer account. You need to buy that account. It's not a free account. You have to go to developer.apple.com. So you'll have to create an account, submit an application, then they review your application, and then they accept it. It's not that quick. So for running on your actual device, you need to go to settings. Then you have to go to accounts. You have to add your Apple ID over here, the one that has the developer account. Only then it will work properly. So this is my actual iPhone. So this globe symbol shows that it's doing wirelessly. If you have plugged it in, then a plugin icon shows. So I'll recommend it when it's plugged in for a faster experience. So yeah, that is about it. Just one thing that I forgot to mention, in case you don't have an IDE installed in your computer, the one I recommend. So you can simply install it for your operating system from here, and you're good to go. Then it will work just like. So if you press Command L on Mac or Control L on your Windows machine, you can see a chat window over here. You can select the LLM model that you want to use. You can add in custom agents over here. You can start with their free trial and then get to their pro one. So yeah, that is about it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one.